Human beings make mistakes. If you are one, this shouldn't come as a big surprise. For the most part, we are good at forgiving ourselves, but other people, not so much. Our culture has jettisoned absolute standards. We are told everyone is free to choose what is right and wrong for themselves, and yet we constantly find fault in others. Paradoxically, we now live in an age of relativism and moral outrage. While this is understandable in secular culture, Christians should not succumb to either. Christianity is the only religion that says while there are universal moral standards, you cannot earn God's love or favor by trying to meet them. The cross shows that we have all sinned, and that no one deserves the grace that Jesus freely gives. If we truly understood this, could Christians really be proud and self-righteous? Unfortunately, too often we are, and Jesus knew we would be. In the parable of the unforgiving debtor, Jesus reveals the depth of human ingratitude. A servant owes a king a staggering amount of money, a sum that he could never repay. Shockingly, the king chooses to forgive this man's debt completely. Having been dealt with so mercifully, how does this servant choose to respond? It says, "But when the man left the king, he went to a fellow servant who owed him a few $1,000s. He grabbed him by the throat and demanded instant payment. The king finds out, and needless to say, he is angry and punishes the servant." Fair enough, right? How could anybody act like that? But does this not describe a lot of Christians today? We have all been forgiven a massive debt, one that we could never repay. And yet when it comes to the failings of others, we are often surprised and harsh. How could they talk like that, vote like that, say those words, make those choices? But Jesus knew sinners would sin. That's why he came. He went after the heart, knowing the behavior would follow. We need to be like him. Followers of Jesus should be the most humble, the least judgmental, the most welcoming of anyone. And yet often, we're the opposite. Have we forgotten that we are forgiven debtors? A Christian who does not recognize his or her own sinfulness will inevitably become self-righteous. This version of Christianity not only fails to follow Christ, but it hurts our witness. If we are going to regain the ear of the secular world, we need to stop being shocked by sin. We need to remember who we are, saved sinners passing on the mercy we've received to others. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more information on Steiger, what we are, and how you can get involved, watch this video by clicking here. If you want the next video in the series, you can go ahead and click here. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when a new video of ours comes out.